Thinking is a truly wonderful process. It is like an inner conversation we have. This conversation happens inside our own minds. We use this special ability for many things. It helps us to solve everyday problems. It also guides us when we make choices. Thinking is very active, always happening. It is how we make sense of our world. Thinking is much more than just cold logic. It also involves our feelings and emotions. Our memories play a very important part too. We often recall our past experiences. These memories help us to think about today. They also help us to plan for tomorrow. Thinking is a rich tapestry of mental activity. It forms a large part of who we are. Imagine you are building with some toy blocks. You think carefully about where each block should go. You plan the entire structure in your mind first. This is a simple yet clear example of thinking. It involves careful planning and problem solving. Our brain does not only think using words, it also thinks using images and spaces. This is like having a three-dimensional canvas in our minds. We can picture things from different views. We can see them from the front or side. We can even imagine looking down from above. It is a very spatial way of understanding. This helps us navigate our surroundings. Think about describing your own home to someone. You would likely mentally walk through all the rooms. You would picture the layout in 3 dimensions. This mental model is rich with spatial details. It is not just a flat list of rooms. You can sense the depth and connections. You can almost feel the space around you. This is your brain thinking in 3 dimensions. This remarkable 3-dimensional thinking helps us interact. It helps us interact with the real physical world. We judge distances when we walk or drive. We understand how different objects fit together. Our brain constantly builds these spatial models. It does this quickly and often without us noticing. Mental imagery is a key part of 3-dimensional thinking. We can create very vivid pictures in our minds. These pictures are not flat like a photograph. They have a sense of depth and dimension. It is like having our own internal cinema screen. We can even rotate objects mentally. We can look at them from all sides. This is a powerful tool for understanding. Imagine an architect who is designing a new building. They see the entire building in their mind first. They can mentally walk through its virtual corridors. They can see it from the outside, from far away. They can imagine it from above like a bird. This is a powerful 3-dimensional visualization at work. It all happens before any physical plans are drawn. It is a testament to the brain's creative power. This skill is not just for architects or designers. When you arrange furniture in your living room, you visualize. You picture how the sofa will look by the window. You imagine the amount of space around it. You think about how it fits with other items. Thinking is truly a team effort within the brain. Many different and specialized parts work together. They are in constant communication with each other. It is much like an orchestra playing a symphony. Each individual instrument has its own vital role, but they all combine to make beautiful music. No single part does all the thinking alone. It is a collaborative and dynamic process. There is no single thinking spot in our brain. Instead, vast networks of neurons fire together. These neurons are the brain's tiny messenger cells. These networks connect many different brain regions. This allows information to flow smoothly. It allows information to be processed effectively. It is a very dynamic and interconnected system. The connections are constantly changing and adapting. We will now explore some of the main areas involved. The frontal lobes at the front are very important. The parietal lobes help us greatly with space. The temporal lobes process sounds and form memories, and the occipital lobes process what our eyes see. Each of these areas contributes something unique. Section 5. The frontal lobe. Our thinking captain. The frontal lobe is a very special part of our brain. It is located at the very front of our head. It sits just behind the expanse of our forehead. Many people think of it as the captain of a ship. It is seen as guiding our journey through life. This is because it plays a crucial role. It directs many of our thinking processes. It is central to our higher cognitive functions. When you decide what to have for your breakfast, or when you plan your activities for the day, your frontal lobe is exceptionally active. It helps you to weigh up all the different options. It considers what you like and what you need. It also thinks carefully about potential consequences. This thoughtful process is a key executive function. The frontal lobe is the main area for this job. This remarkable brain region also provides great help. It helps us significantly with problem solving. It gives us the unique ability to analyze situations. We can look at them carefully and with detail. When we face a challenge, it helps us identify it. We can then develop strategies to overcome it. Section 6. The parietal lobe, navigating our mental maps. The parietal lobe is found behind the frontal lobe. It sits towards the top and back of our head. It plays a truly huge role in spatial awareness. It helps us understand where we are in space. It also helps us know where objects are around us. It constantly processes sensory information from our body. This includes touch, temperature, pain, and pressure. It integrates all this data for us. When you reach out for a cup of tea, or when you catch a ball thrown towards you, your parietal lobe is working extremely hard. It calculates the distance and the direction. It guides your hand with amazing accuracy. It combines information from your eyes and body. This allows for very precise, coordinated movements. It is essential for interacting with our environment. This lobe is absolutely essential for our three-dimensional thinking. It is one of the main architects of our mental maps. We use these internal maps to navigate our surroundings. Think of finding your way in a familiar town, or even just walking around your own house. Your parietal lobe is continuously guiding you. Section 7. The hippocampus and memory building blocks for thought, deep inside the temporal lobes of our brain. There are two small curved structures. They are each shaped a bit like a seahorse. These are called the hippocampi, one on each side. They are absolutely vital for forming new memories. Memories are the essential building blocks for our thoughts. Without memories, our thinking would be very different. We would struggle to learn from past experiences. When you learn something new like a fact or skill, the hippocampus is exceptionally active in your brain. It helps to process and store this new information. Later on, you can recall it when needed. This process of recall is essential for thinking. We constantly draw on our past knowledge. This helps us to understand the present moment. It also enables us to make predictions. The hippocampus also plays a significant role. It is very important for our spatial memory. This is our memory for places and routes. Taxi drivers, for instance, often show something interesting. They frequently have larger hippocampi than average. This is likely because they navigate complex city routes. Section 8. The medical marvel of thinking. Benefits for brain health. Engaging in active, thoughtful thinking is very good. It is very good for the overall health of our brains. It is much like physical exercise for the mind. It helps to keep our neural pathways strong. These pathways are the connections between brain cells. This can have many positive medical benefits. It promotes general brain health and resilience. An active mind is often a healthier mind. Regular mental activity can help to build something. It can build what is known as cognitive reserve. This means your brain becomes more resilient over time. It can better withstand normal age-related changes, or it can cope more effectively with potential brain diseases. It is like having a backup system for your brain. This reserve is built up over a lifetime of learning. It is a valuable asset for long-term brain health. Thinking and analysis can help to delay cognitive decline. This is the gradual slowing of mental abilities with age. Activities like reading books or articles are beneficial. Doing puzzles such as crosswords or jigsaws helps too. Learning new skills like a language or instrument is excellent. These activities challenge the brain in positive ways. Section 9. Conclusion. Embracing the power of our thinking minds. Our amazing ability to think is truly remarkable. It is a gift that shapes our experiences every moment. It is involved in everything we do, from making simple choices to creating complex art. Thinking is a continuous flow of vibrant mental energy. This unique energy defines much of our human journey. It allows us to reflect, to create, and to connect. It is what makes each of us individuals. Understanding how our brain thinks in 3 dimensions. This understanding opens up many new perspectives for us. It clearly shows the intricate dance of brain regions. It highlights the incredible power of our visualization. It reveals the astonishing depth of our inner world. We are all, in a sense, the architects of our own thoughts. We build our understanding of reality within our minds. This internal landscape is rich and ever-changing. By consciously nurturing our thinking skills throughout life, we are making a wise investment in our own well-being. We actively sharpen our minds and keep them agile. We enhance our natural creativity and innovation. We improve our ability to solve difficult problems. This makes our life experience richer and more fulfilling.